To welcome everybody to the Commodore Grille. We're having a Songwriters night, and we've got a great lineup. Starting us out this evening, how about a nice hand? We have Manon Ward, Matt Price, and Scott Neubert.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you want. Well, good evening. Everybody's football team win. It's all right, neither did mine. I'm going to do this song. I'm going to get to see my daughter in a couple days. I wrote this a few years ago. This is called A Daughter and a Dad. She came in crying, I'm not much for lying. I told her that her secret safe with me was just some old picture of my wife and her sister that her mom proudly displayed on the TV. She was dancing to Disney in the den, pirouetted, bumped the TV, and then it fell to the ground and broke into 30 seconds and some super glue. Put that smile back on her face, and then I knew, well, that's what daddies do. That's what my dad did. It's not their fault after all, they're just kids. And mom would never know, never have to be mad. Some things are better kept between a daughter and her dad. She came home crying, some boy named Ryan. He'd asked her to the dance and she said yes. She told all her friends, but by day's end, he'd asked another girl, it was quite a mess. And I explained how it wasn't her fault over a couple double chocolate malts. Then she smiled, put her glass down on the plate, said, Dad, wouldn't it be great if you would go along and be my date? Well, that's what daddies do. That's what my dad did. It's not their fault after all, they're just kids. And that little boy looked lonely, heartbroken and sad when the first dance was shared between a daughter and her dad. I stood there crying, my mouth was drying. The rented tux was only for the day. My little cutie was certainly a beauty. As he took her arm and I gave her away, then her mom flashed me a great big grin. For a moment I just stood and drank it in as the preacher pronounced them man and wife. Then to the car as we threw the rice, gone on her way to a new life. Well, that's what daddies do. That's what my dad did. It's not their fault after all, they're just kids. And I never knew letting go could ever hurt so bad. Those memories will always stay between a daughter and her dad. She came in crying, not much for lying, but I told her that her secret's safe with me.
Scott Neubert.
Thank you. Y'all might have heard some harmony singing. That wasn't me. That was Miss Debbie back there. Yeah, she renders along at at the drop of a hat. Thank you, Debbie.
Here's Matt Price.
Well, thanks everybody for coming, and it's nice to be joined by these fantastic writers on both sides of me.
And lovely people.
And quality folks. Well, this is a song I wrote a couple years ago now with a girl named Olivia Rudine. It's called Doomsday. It's a love song. Well, Leroy said he finally heard from Jesus. Armageddon starting Friday night. I saw him dropping his Sunday best off at the cleaners, so he'll be starched and pressed for the end of time. Honey, now I don't mean to scare you. I see you've hardly touched that waffle on your plate. You've been reading that headline about North Korea and a missile pointed at the USA. And I can see you're worried these things might come true. May sound funny, but I kinda hope they do. You could drag our Airstream out to the pasture, turn it into a fallout shelter, bury it down 10 feet underground, and live safe and sound for a week or two. Outside the world may be going up in flames, but it's all cool, long as I can spend Doomsday with you. We'll stock the shelves with Twinkies and tequila and anything else that'll keep for a while. The only electricity would be between us. I've always loved the way you look in candlelight. We'll drag our Airstream out to the pasture, turn it into a fallout shelter, bury it down 10 feet underground, live safe and sound for a week or two. Outside the world may be going up in flames, but it's all cool, long as I can spend Doomsday with you. Always were the only one on earth for me. So if we really were the only ones, that wouldn't bother me. If old Leroy really called it, if someone pushes that big red button in an Airstream down 10 feet underground, we'll live safe and sound for a week or two. Bring on the apocalypse. If I can still kiss your lips, it's all cool, long as I can spend Doomsday with you. Funny, but I almost hope it all comes true.
Matt Price. And here is Manon Ward.
Hello, everybody. Thank you, Matt, for having me up here tonight and for inviting me. He's one of my new favorite co-writers. We have a lot of fun. I've been living here in Nashville now for about 8 months, and I'm loving it so much. I love doing rounds like this, and it's my first time here. Thank you again, Debbie, for everything. And this first song I'm going to sing is one that I recently wrote called Pillow Talk. Sometimes I just wanna be alone, only talk to you on the phone, keep the mystery in what I'm wearing. I'll make you wonder what my hair looks like, stay up flirting with you all night. I'll send a cute picture, you can't stop staring. You wanna come on over, take me on out, but I'd rather stay in, laying on my couch, all by myself with a wandering heart.
You and I 25 miles apart. I'll try to get you with the sound of my voice, make you wanna kiss me, don't give you the choice. I promise that I like you more than a lot, but all I want is pillow talk. La-da-dum, la-da-da-da-da. I love a little pillow talk. La-da-dum, la-da-da-dum. You think I was crazy if you saw me now, grabbing a broom, spinning all around. I'm leaning for a smooch just like it's you. You won't get that lucky if it's up to me. I'll make you wait around for a day or three, thinking about just what you wanna do. You wanna come on over, take me on out, but I'd rather stay in, laying on my couch, all by myself with a wandering heart. You and I 25 miles apart. I'll try to get you with the sound of my voice, make you wanna kiss me, don't give you the choice. I promise that I like you more than a lot, but all I want is pillow talk. La-da-dum, la-da-da-da-da. I love a little pillow talk. La-da-dum, la-da-da-dum. I know you must get a little frustrated, feeling like you're tired of waiting, wondering if I'll ever come around. I promise I don't always play this game, and I guess I could let you have your way, but I won't throw my towel in right now and let you come on over, take me on out, instead of laying around on this lonely couch, all by myself with a wandering heart. You and I 25 miles apart. I'll try to get you with the sound of my voice, make you wanna kiss me, don't give you the choice. I promise that I like you more than a lot. I told you that I liked you more than a lot. It was all that pillow talk. La-da-dum, la-da-da-da-da. I love a little pillow talk. La-da-dum, la-da-da-dum.
Manon Ward.
Thank you.
Here's Scott Neubert.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Thanks.
Well, here's something totally different, from a daughter and her dad to a song about cheating and death. And not necessarily in that order. I wrote this with my friend Tammy McDonald, and this one's called Cigarettes and Gasoline. Daddy'd have me tag along when he'd run out of smokes. We'd cross that county line, Mama would never know. There was more than nicotine waiting on the other side. Daddy kept a secret, and I just kept quiet. Head down to this store, nothing more than a one-room shack, 2 old pumps, a pop machine, and a shady motel round back. She didn't have a name, and I never saw her face. He'd give me a pocket full of change, and I didn't mind the wait. I bore the sins of my father, never suspect a thing, when we came back smelling like cigarettes and gasoline. Mama left the porch light on, we headed down the drive. She didn't say where we were going, but I recognized all the signs. We stopped just short of Roscoe, west of Abilene, for a pack of Lucky Strikes and a can of gasoline. I waited like I always did outside that one-room shack She lit up a Lucky, grabbed the can, went round back. She turned that old motel room into a funeral pyre. Mama kept her secret, and I just kept quiet. I bore the sins of my mother. You never suspect a thing. When we came home smelling like cigarettes and gasoline. Was it ignorance or innocence? Thinking all I'd ever need was to hold on to a secret, a cigarette, and a can of gasoline. Daddy'd have me tag along when he'd run out of smokes. We'd cross that county line, thinking Mama would never know.
Scott Neubert.
There's one of your nice uplifting songs.
And here's Matt Price.
So I'm feeling depressed.
Oh, made me want to smoke.
Sorry, I hit my volume. I hope I didn't mess it up too bad. So this is one that Scott and I wrote. And Scott just sent a recording that he played some guitar on there, some Scott Mayer, I think that's what he was called. It's called Messy. How much time did it take up to do your hair and makeup just right? How many outfits on the floor to find the one you wore tonight? You look perfect to me. Ooh, I love to see you messy. Won't you let me help you come all undone? Come on, honey, let's be tangled up in bed sheets, kiss until the morning sun. Wouldn't you like to get a little messy too? When I catch you red-handed eating Cap'n Crunch right out of the box, in my old t-shirt that you're wearing and your long blonde hair in a knot, you look perfect to me. But ooh, I love to see you messy. Won't you let me help you come all undone? Come on, honey, let's be tangled up in bed sheets, kissing in the morning sun. Wouldn't you like to get a little messy too? You don't have to do nothing to make me impressed. To tell the truth, honey, I like you best a little messy. Won't you let me help you come all undone? Come on, honey, let's be tangled up in bed sheets, kiss until the morning sun. you like to get a little messy too? Wouldn't you like to get a little messy too? Wouldn't you like to get a little messy too?
Matt Price.
Scott Neubert on the guitar.
And here's Manon Ward.
I love that, you guys. This next song I'm going to play is one that I wrote about 2 years ago called Sexy. And I always tell people I was super nervous to play this the first time in front of my parents. That's a little bit naughty. But turns out it's my dad's favorite song now. It's sitting right here.
Now, baby, look at me and tell me, does it set you free? 'Cause when I'm with you, I feel like a robin about to set flight from a tree. I climbed up the branches of love and emotion, vulnerability. And when I finally reached the top, my mind and heart still agreed. And when it allowed me down for bed, my heart races a marathon instead. When I look up at those green eyes looking down on me, we both know the thought of sleep is now just history. Now all I wanna do is give you all my love all the time, sweet baby. You sexy thing, you melt my mind, I can't find my brain lately. Ooh, you lit the candle, now I can't seem to handle how much I wanna gamble on you. Good looking boy, the things you put in my heart through. The curtain's closed, the show is now done. I'm laying in your arms, dreaming about all that fun. You and I went laying on your soft skin, I just didn't put a grin, I'ma reach you now. Oh, like you do. I climbed up the branches of love and emotion, vulnerability. And when I finally reached the top, my mind and heart still agreed. Now all I wanna do is give you all my love all the time, sweet baby. You sexy thing, you melt my mind, I can't find my brain lately. Ooh, you lit the candle, now I can't seem to handle how much I wanna gamble on you. Good looking boy, the things you put in my heart through. Good looking boy, did I tell you that I love you? Good looking boy, did I mention I must have you? Good looking boy, the things you make me wanna do.
Manon Ward. We got one more from Scott Neubert.
What was that?
That was great. I was just imagining what my dad would have thought if I sang that to him. Probably would have had...
A heart attack or two?
Yeah. Several different reactions. All right, we're going to unleash Matt's guitar prowess here. And Debbie sings along on this one as well. This is just a silly song about it's like a Seinfeld episode, a song about nothing. Well, my daddy bought himself a 53 Ford back in 1971. Well, he bought it from a friend of a friend for $1 and fixed it up just for fun. He took out his pliers, then he looked at the wires, then he scraped them where they start to corrode. Well, he made that old beater run slicker and sweeter than anything out on the road. Ride around, you could fill it up for just $5. Ride around with the windows down, you got respect from all the pickup trucks. Well, the family wagon had a muffler that was dragging. The 53 stepped in her shoes. That's when my mama got down. She drove that thing to town. That's where that woman learned how to cruise. Ride around, you could fill it up for just $5. Ride around with the windows down, you got respect from all the pickup trucks. Here comes Matt Blues. Ride around, you could fill it up for just $5. Ride around with the windows down, you got respect from all the pickup trucks. Well, the 53 died, we took it in stride. We pushed her back between the trees. Flowers grew up through the floorboards. We left the door open, just a crack for the bees. Ride around, you could fill it up for just $5. Ride around with the windows down, you got respect from all the pickup trucks. Well, my daddy bought himself a 53 Ford back in 1971. He bought it from a friend of a friend for $1 and he fixed it up just for fun. Well, he bought it from a friend of a friend for $1, fixed it up just for fun.
Scott Neubert. Great job, Scott. And here we got one more from Matt Price.
So earlier tonight I was playing, my wife Amy and I, we have 4 sons, and we were playing glow-in-the-dark mini golf earlier tonight and helping my son with the little putter to try to hit that little golf ball. It's a little bit like Scott allowing me to play lead guitar on his songs. It's like, he's not going to do that well, but you just got to let him try. All right. Well, thanks so much for having us out here, Debbie. Sure appreciate it. And you guys are a fantastic audience, so thank you very much. This is a song called Revolution. May never see the rings of Saturn, even though we've heard that they're spectacular. We're stuck in this same orbit, ain't much to show for it another year. And when 365 days find us right back in the same place, they might call it a revolution, but I don't see much change. Don't try to find a solution, 'cause I don't mean to complain, and I'm not concerned if we never see anything new. I'm just glad that I have one more chance to fly around the sun with you. Well, I won't chase asteroids and comets, 'cause after their glory's gone, it's just you and me. We'll fly between Mars and Venus, and nothing will come between us. You're all I need. And when 365 days find us right back in the same place, they might call it a revolution, but I don't see much change. Don't try to find a solution, 'cause I don't mean to complain, and I'm not concerned if we never see anything new. I'm just glad that I have one more chance to fly around the sun with you. Yeah, they call it a revolution, but I don't see much change. Don't try to find a solution, 'cause I don't mean to complain, and I'm not concerned if we never see anything new. I'm just glad that I have one more chance to fly around the sun with you. Yeah, I'm just glad that I have one more chance to fly around the sun with you.
Matt Price. And we got one
Thank
more from
you.
Manon Ward.
Thanks again, Matt, for inviting me to play. Thank you again, Debbie. One last time, my name is Manon Ward. You can find me on all of the social media sites. I have a website, which is manonward.com. And I'm going to end on a happy note. This last song is one that I wrote called Fancy Things.
Don't need a big house, I've got a great big home. Don't wear no fancy shoes, but I like to strut like I do. Don't own no shiny rings, but let me tell you, pretty baby, I don't need those fancy things. I don't need to see the whole world, I've got the beauty out my front door. The way the sun climbs up the sky, it makes me never want to ask for more. But the amount of joy that the sunshine brings, let me tell you, pretty baby, I don't need those fancy things. 'Cause I'm rich in love, wealthy in life, shining down on me with the clouds so white. Oh, baby, what a sight this bright night feels so right. Oh, baby, I love this life. I'm gonna clap my hands if I'm lucky enough to have them. I'm gonna kiss my sweetheart goodnight if I'm lucky enough to have one. Ooh, let me tell you, sweet honey, I don't need those fancy things. 'Cause I'm rich in love, wealthy in life, shining down on me with the clouds so white. Oh, baby, what a sight this bright night feels so right. Oh, baby, I love this life. I don't need that house in Beverly Hills, the pearls, the Moscato, and the dollar bills. You can't put a price on a peaceful heart. Happiness will find you wherever you are. 'Cause we're rich in love, wealthy in light, shining down on us with the clouds so white. Oh, baby, what a sight this bright night feels so right. Oh, baby, I love this life. Oh, baby, I love this life. Oh, baby, I love this life.
And as Manon Ward,
Thanks.
Matt Price, and Scott Neubert. Great job, y'all.
Thanks, Debbie.